In the shadow of the night, Ankh on the creep, raising up the titans, watch the fallen gods weep. From Baltimore streets to the Florida shores, Jehovah, hold and feel the wrath as it roars. No more rules, it's time to break. Killer army rise and make no mistake. All gods must die, hear the echoes cry. From the heavens to the ground, see them fall and die. All gods must die, no more alibis. Odin, Buddha, Allah, they all say goodbye. Zeus, on the throne, but he's losing his life. Was ready for the fight. Open your best run, we here for debate. All the deities trembling, feeling the weight. Step aside, make way for the real. All gods must die. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Hey. All gods must die. Hear the echoes cry. From the heavens to the ground, see him fall and die. All gods must die, no more alibis. All gods must die, no more alibi. They all say goodbye. All could have gone killer, now time to fly. The world's ours now, hear the last goodbye.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Boo-hoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God killing the house. Now come to do what I got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do. Standing tall, standing strong. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Bobby banging this bitch. I see you. I see you. Man, listen, man. A lot of flagrant comments and Dr. Oyamayat show. The Doc and Unc show was a lot of fragrant comments in the chat. So I'm going to drop that damn link. And we're going to have this discussion about what the hell y'all think y'all talking about and why y'all think that African Americans don't put us in the position we need to be put into. Why you think that all Africans gotta like us? Individual people, individual nations. Has to be a time where we get trading partners and allies. They got different countries in Africa, man. Some countries gonna rock with us, some countries not. That's their prerogative. Guess what? On the other hand, African Americans can't dictate and mandate no damn policy on them people, man. Got a whole brand new culture in America, man. Stems out of the largest forced migration on planet Earth. They call it the transcontinental slave trade. It funded the global economy. It put the world where it is today. It is what it is. We speak a distinct dialect as African Americans. You can look it up. We're super intelligent. We have our ups and downs. We support each other. I know. During the pandemic, my kids were like, let's get outside. Took me out the house in the middle of a damn pandemic. to support black people. So the kids get it. But this new wave of complete foolery and acting like you can stick your chest out and act like you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You can't kick none of that rhetoric in a professional setting at all. Ain't got nothing to do with the white man this and the white man science and you promote the vaccine. Shut the hell up. Damn right we promote the damn vaccines. Healthy, intelligent African Americans promote the damn vaccine. And we also promote your right not to take the damn vaccine. How about that? But what we don't promote is you making up a bunch of crazy lies and confusing people about something. That's what we don't support. We don't support pseudoism. Unc always talk about somebody's pseudo because the shit is. It's out of order. It's incorrect. It has been proven and verified. Oh, then send me a bunch of crazy clips, wild videos, cut in half, people saying any damn thing like y'all ain't got enough sense. Stop it. What's up, Joe? Tommy, what's good with you, Joe? What's good, bro?
Peace, man. Hey, look, check this out. Pseudos, man. They was over there in that chat losing their minds. Hey, look. You know what I told them?
What'd you tell them?
I said, when you go to court, you're in court for reparations. And they say, all right, let me get your lineage. Come on, I'm an FBA. And court gonna look at it and say, well, what's that? I'm indigenous to this land.
Get out.
I'm gonna say, prove it. They gonna say, wow, Columbus said it's all blacks. They gonna say, hey man, take your butt out this court and go get you some paperwork. So that's what they need to tell Tariq. Since you such an FBA, pull your paperwork up and show us where your great grandfather was here before Columbus. Then pull that one off, and then I'm gonna shut up. Pull that off. You can't do that. None of them jokers can do it. You got a select few amongst us that had family that was part of that whole Trail of Tears. They was mixed in with them tribes and stuff like that. There might be a couple of us running around. Fine.
Mixed in.
But you're not going to be able to name all of us that come off them boats FBA. It's not going to work. Hey, you know what I compare them to?
What you compare them to?
They like the Morris American jokers. You know how they be like talking about, I'm sovereign, and they be getting locked up. They gonna do the FBAs the same way. You ain't got nothing to stand on. You can yell you sovereign all day. They gonna look at you like you crazy. They gonna say put him in a straitjacket. Maybe he don't need to go to jail. Toss him in the rubber room. It don't make no sense, man. And then they want to try to go after Small or old head, man. Tell him come on up here and rumble with us. You want to rumble in the jungle so bad? Okay, us young folks got that energy for you. Yeah, we got it.
We got the energy.
Yep.
And
Small don't want to bang. He don't want to bang. So come on, bang with us. There you go.
You know, I tried to get the elder his channel for him, man, damn near 15 years ago, bro.
Right.
We could never have his voice cut off, bro. He couldn't grasp that, yo. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay. I ain't mad at him, man. Everybody got a choice to do what they want to do and how they want to do it.
Yeah, he was on another trajectory. You know, Small was about doing hands-on work. He really don't want to sit there and just talk to you all day. He want to go out there and do something. Because remember, he went and did the hotel thing over there. Like he a boots on the ground kind of guy. So I mean, I get that. Like I don't want to sit on no internet. You crazy? Let's go out there and do such and such. Fine. That's his move. So I mean, you can't fault him for that. You know.
Yeah, I can't fault him for making the statements he made. Hell, Tariq gave the man a death penalty. I'm taking you out my museum. I'm covering it up. I'm taking you out the last movie you just did. The death penalty for that, he was simply giving a critique, yo. Now, the words he used, right? Tariq might have felt like was wild because I don't like nobody to call me an agent either. But when a person puts it in context, right? What you saying is such and such and such and such, and then he follows up because you sent me the clip. Right? Follows it up with, okay, well, it might not even be, he might not be him. And he explained how they did it in the 60s, how they used to jump in and separate and all that. All right. So yeah, Tariq can be mad for him saying that, right? And Smalls can critique both sides of the conversation. He just can't see why the FBA is so anti-African. And when I say anti-African, I'm just saying like the names, the tethers, the this. If you're an immigrant, man, and I ain't never snitching on nobody though, Joe. Colonial powers, man, right? That robbed and stole the world. They got plenty of money at the end of the day.
Right.
And if African Americans get reparations and some of those families, right, that migrated to America happen to get some of it, you think I'm gonna open my mouth, bro? Who does that? That ain't
haters. Haters do that.
How's it
you know, all right. So let me be honest and upfront.
Yeah, come on,
to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
To some degree, I understand what the beef is with some of the people who come over here, right?
Yeah,
like I can get it. All right, so you know, like, so if we start from the Pan-African movements and come all the way up to the 1970s,
mm-hmm.
people could see the advantage of working together. Like, it got laws changed, you know, it got systems, you know, that was in society switched up. Schools were open, you know, because everybody came together to work. Now, it's this funny thing about capitalism, right? That when a person finally get their change, all of a sudden they want to flip on you and do it a little different, right? Because they feel like they're good, they don't need you no more. And so you do have some situations, incidents, I should call them. You do have some incidents where some people who were not from the United States will say things like, oh, we don't need no money, or we should stop complaining. We should just, you know, pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. And people that's from this country be like, whoa, you're not speaking for us. Of course. You want to say that about your folks, fine. Don't speak for us. And so that's where some of that vitriol is coming from. So, I mean, I get that. I'm just saying, I get that.
Big up to Juju. So listen, man, come on, bro. I've been on Facebook for years, and you get these groups, indigenous Africans talking cash shit,
right?
Cussing each other out is wild, bro. Right? And a lot of ignorance on both sides, right? You know, they feel like that we got caught in the slave trade. I done heard everything, bro. But that's not everybody, though.
Exactly.
You can't speak for a whole country.
Right. True that.
It's different countries. You got individuals everywhere talking shit. Right? And I get it. But the wholesale clump everybody into one thing is crazy. And just because that person from the continent of Africa is ignorant and think they more African than you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I tell them I ain't African because I was born in fucking Africa. I'm African because it was born in me. And I'm a proud Black American. I'm Black and I'm goddamn proud. And I got my own culture. See, I can separate the two.
Exactly.
America, based off of the ecology in America, based off of the infrastructure that we built, based off of farming, you know, based off of raising cotton, you know, based off of dialects, based off of having to duck and dodge and get out the way and not getting hung, right? It's culture there. It's a rich culture in America, and we bring tradition from Africa, and we African Americanize it, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We got our own unique culture, man. So I ain't never made it that Africans is haters. They haters. Some of them be straight out their mind haters. I agree to that. And I'm saying, yo, don't get mad at me because I recognize I'm an African American and I'm proud of it. Some get mad, and then some get mad if you don't say you're African. I'm African American. I mean, my ancestors come from Africa, but we started a culture in America, unique unto itself. The same way the Ghanaians do it, the same way Nigerians do it, yo. I'm just as proud as you. And guess what? We got a common problem. That was colonialism. So those who want to unite and talk with each other, right? Then I'm with that. I ain't automatically throwing you out. I thought the ADOS was a little bit wild. And I think the Pan-African thing was a little bit wild. Everybody fighting because nobody would actually do an educated educated response to each other. Like, wait a minute, man. You don't gotta tell white people don't pay immigrant shelter. It is crazy to me that you actually think you gotta tell the people that got the most records on you who to pay, who not to pay. It's ridiculous. You don't gotta do a whole movie based around, well, don't pay them. Come on, man. What's up, Jew?
Speak on it, Juju.
Chilling. I'm fighting for my life. This dog is a trip, bro.
Oh, I bet you. Did you take him out and run with him today?
Yep, sure did.
You got to double up on him. He needs to double.
No, we just went out 3 times. And he's still
Dang.
You got
put another work. She gonna be a track star.
Pretty much. Yeah, like this is very wild to me. So where should we start? Like it's all made up. It's giving very much clout chasing. There is no lineage.
Oh, it is.
You don't have a lineage without an ethnicity. So define what your ethnicity is if you are FBA. How do you do that? And how do you quantify that, qualify that? Like, how do you do that? And what is your material culture that you're practicing? Like, they never get into the cracks. They never, uncover all the layers. You just say my lineage and y'all run with that. But then you're so, the vitriol, like you spoke of, the utter disrespect, the disregard. Like, so if you're not African, that's fine, but stop worrying about Africa and what they're doing in Africa and what African Americans are doing. Y'all too nosy at this point for you to be hating, Africans and African Americans, whatever this is going on, because it's always, African don't have any Pan-Africans. They have plenty Pan-Africanism going on in Africa right now. How we're going to stop Congo, Sudan? Well, that's the UAE, UEA, and that's Europe. Like, unless we have a nuclear power and unless we can get all these paid for leaders out, that's a hard situation. That's a hard situation to deal with. So stop questioning us about what we're doing and what's happening in Africa. There are plenty great things happening in Africa. Remember, the continent is huge. From here to Gambia to Senegal, which people do daily. It's like a 6-hour car ride. So just stop. It's a lot of stuff going on there. You ain't got to worry about us, but and I think I like the point that you brought up about Tariq Nasheed. He's using very pseudo sources. These sources are not collaborated by any academias in college. They're not reputable. They're outdated. Alexander Van Wathenu is crazy pseudo.
Crazy white
That's
boy.
the book. Just look him up. Alexander Van Wathenu. I will spell it for you if you can't get the correct spelling. You know why? Because I don't went through this stuff over and over again, 10,000 times over. You also have Frank Joseph. It's funny how they talk about, being a supremacist, but Frank Joseph was like a Nazi, white supremacist.
What?
Frank Joseph. He still has videos on YouTube. A lot of FBA and abos.
You said Alexander Frank Joseph?
Alexander Van Wathenu. And then another guy. I'm talking about 2 different people. Frank Joseph. So all these people are just pseudo. They're not reputable by any academic sources. They go back to the 1800s. Like, yeah, the older the book, you can find some jewels in. But no, we've written those books thousands of times with better data, better evidence, right? We've written those books with, now we have genetic evidence to go with that. Human genome has been totally sequenced. So you have
that's like raid. It's like raid to them.
To verify, DNA is always raid because a haplogroup gonna tell you you're L something. L1, L31FC, like that's African, West African to be exact. So you haven't been on this continent long enough, which will take roughly about 9 to 10,000 years or more to even have a different haplogroup. You still have a West African haplogroup. And the admixture that you see, because it always be, and I'm not being a colorist, I'm just giving an observation, always be like the high yellow ones with the quote unquote good hair. I'm Indian, girl. You're African with some European. And some of you may have indigenous ancestry, which we know, but the majority of you have like 0.5% or none.
Right. Yeah, you got sprinkle.
Absolutely none, you know? But I have Caribbean and I have all these other things, and that's straight African. So just because you come from these places, you think you're this, you're not. Just do a DNA test. It'll tell you it's reputable science. Don't get caught up on the entertainment purposes because that's not what you think.
Hey, Ginger, here go what the wake-up call gonna be. If they ever do let reparations fly, which is very slim, but if they ever do, you know they're gonna tell you to come to court with paperwork with some family back there in the 1700s, and they're gonna ask you for some DNA. They're gonna say, we want both of them. And they're not gonna just give that money to anybody.
Right. And there's gonna say they're gonna find you on Facebook talking about my second grandmother, my grandfather was Choctaw. Yeah, you know it was a Choctaw.
They gonna let them
right about it. You gonna throw your ass right up. You ain't gonna get no money.
I tell them that all the time. I tell what is it? The pretendians. I tell pretendians. I tell all of them. FBA. So don't stand in that reparations line because I will kick your butt out of there. Please don't. Do it. You know
they're gonna do it. See, that's
see. Got it made.
They're gonna do it. No, they're gonna do it. We know, and I know, right? If the reparation thing go through, big up the TIF. Listen, we know that they're gonna shut the hell up and take that check. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that because I'm a lineage. Y'all not doing it right. Y'all gonna shut them take that money.
You know what FBA gonna stand for? What? Finally black again.
Finally black again.
So you know what? I'm not actually joking the people behind the thing. Right, I'm actually dealing with the scholarship, man.
There's no scholarship. What's
scholarship? Poor City Studios. There is no scholarship behind that. It's just a person talking who raised enough money, who have gained influence, right, to build what he considers to be a museum, right? We get
club, museum club / club.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, that's good.
I'm just saying.
Positive place for Black people to meet.
Right.
Sure,
there you go.
Right.
I'm good with that.
I'm not gonna knock that, right? He actually produced the movies, Hidden Color. He said he was going to produce. He never said he was going to produce a scholarly product. I never heard him say that. He did claim to give us the history. He did that. I'm not going to shy away from that. He did, but he brought us a pseudo history. That's what he did, right? And some of the elders was in that nonsense, man. See, when I say it's nonsense, I'm saying it doesn't meet the academic rigor. That's what I'm saying. And if I can't say that without a bunch of wild people acting like they Indians attacking me, then where are we at? Then that means we can't never have intelligent dialogue around our situation. We should always be able to have intelligent dialogue around our damn situation, man. We should. And if we don't have that intelligent dialogue,
all they got to do is bring the information.
But they don't have no information to bring. There is no ethnogenesis.
Well, then they got it. I mean, at that, if you can't bring
Genesis, they don't even know how to define the word. It's crazy to me.
If there's nothing to bring to the conversation, then at that point, that should be like a big light bulb should go off in their head. Like, something ain't right.
Yeah, no, I don't think they care. I think they just on the latest thing right now.
Oh, and you got a lot of that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
that's the new trend.
That's because we suffer from identity crisis, meaning we don't know how to identify. Pick up the Ladisha, the dosha. We don't.
Gotta get that name right.
I said the dosha.
Who's Ladisha? Don't play with this. Okay.
I mean, he got a name in there, first of all.
Afro hair science. That's what it is.
I mean, ain't her dad.
I'm gonna recognize she's still getting on her interview too.
Shoot. The point that I think is important though is that y'all will claim that we are attacking the FBA. No, we're attacking the scholarship that formed the FBA. It's pseudo historical. They can't back it up. See, make them back it up. Right? Make them back it up. When we having our conversation on the pseudo killers, whatever, you gotta back it up. You can't just say anything because that's what we've been we've marginalized already based off of the slave trade, marginalized community, right? 35 million of us. Europeans got over 200 million.
Mm-hmm.
Education system has failed us in a lot of regards. People had to fight to get educated. You had to get bussed to get the education in neighborhoods far from your own damn community. Then you got the uptick in misinformation, right? In the 60s, a lot of misinformation. They didn't have what we had. They had the DNA studies yet. It's not there yet. Genome not mapped out yet. We the generation is cleaning all that up. That's why when a person talks about that ethnogenesis nonsense and don't know what an ethnogenesis actually is and mention wild people, it's wild to me. It's wild to everybody that studies. It's wild to the community that can actually read and write. Like, you don't got to trick me. I love being American, African American, black. I love being a black American. I'm black and I'm proud. You don't got to make something up for me. I'm a lineage. I've been knew that. That go for everybody. So that link is pinned. See? Anybody think they sharp and witty with it, come talk to me. Why are you saying that? Let me play this clip right here, man. Let me play this. This is always the one to get them. This is the one to get them. Get them every time. Get them every daggone time. So we ain't got to sit up here and act like we can't read and write and we don't understand, because we can read and write. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. All right. Let's play the clip. Because I see you. I see. Here you go.
I see you.
I see you.
Lineage has nothing to. So how did your lineage get here?
Let me explain again. There was an ethnogenesis between Black explorers, Black Aboriginal people, and Black enslaved. There were 3 waves of Black people who were here. There were already the Black Aboriginals that were here. Those were some of the Yamasee people who were on the East Coast. These were some of the Black Aboriginals that the European explorers said they saw when they got here. Then,
bro, what, bro? Come on, man. Like,
come on, what?
There's no proof that there was Black Aboriginals from Native to America before the slave trade.
Okay, go get a book. When I name books, I give references. Get the book by a white man, and Von Wutenow. He wrote a book with a lot.
Ain't even saying it right.
Called Unexpected Faces in Early America.
So there's photos.
There's photos of artifacts that was in the Americas for thousands of years of Black ass people with afros, big noses, and big lips, sir, who look like Black people around here today. Look up the work of Constantine Rafinesque. He was one of the earliest botanists and anthropologists in America. Well, I'm giving you names, sir.
No, hold on. What was the first name you gave me?
Von Wutenow. Or you can Google the term unexpected faces. That's the.
You said Von Wooten. Alexander Von Wutenow?
Yep. In his book, Unexpected Faces in Early Americas. See that? This is a white.
Again, I'm looking at it, bro, but this is no proof that these are not Native Americans, bro. Like, these are skulls, like, shaped into statues, bro.
What are you talking about?
I'm not seeing any pictures here, bro.
Well, you're not looking. You didn't find the book, the inside of the book, that fast, sir. You're probably looking at the cover, sir.
I'm not. I'm looking at pages in the book right now, and he's depicting sculptures as people.
Okay. And in those sculptures, he specifies that these are Negroid features, and you can tell that these are Black people in those sculptures, sir. Now that's one. in his book. You can keep on thumbing through. There's another guy, Constantine Rafinesque, and he was an early anthropologist in America in the 1800s, and he wrote about the wild Negro tribes that were in America for thousands of years.
You said Constantine what?
Rafin.
Yeah, I'm not like really. That's what we doing, yo.
Some sculptures.
In 2025, yo, based off all the access we got for information, yo, is that what we doing, yo?
Sculptures.
Yeah, that's not what we doing.
Oh man. Look, man, the lady on the wall, the Egyptologist was like, when you look at that wall, man, it is not a depiction of reality, buddy. It's a cartoon. Yo.
Go ahead,
out.
that source up. Yeah, we're not doing that, man. We're not.
Cut it out.
There's no black people, indigenous black people in America before Columbus.
Well, you know, we can easily get them on the phenotypes, why people look like they look in places, in certain places. That's easy to get them on anyway.
Too complicated for them right now.
Okay, well,
it's too complicated.
Yeah,
they don't agree with evolution.
Facts.
Right.
There's an evolutionary reason.
You got to hold it there. You know, even the Constantine dude he spoke up.
Yeah,
that dude was having a theory of evolution before Charles Darwin. So if they don't believe in evolution, why are they following people who have this idea of evolutionary process?
I don't know.
Like, that's crazy. Just look them up. Crazy. He goes by Raph, and whatever he's conceding to, there's some controversy with that. So y'all got to throw that out. So you don't have Alexander Van Wathenu. You got to throw that out because Port City is dropping you some jewels. He said they was never Negro.
yeah. Look, the DNA bear that out. Like all these people are Asian. They're Asian. They stop Asian stock.
Right, and it doesn't matter if they have big lips or dark hair. But go ahead. I'm just telling you that some of these people that FBA Nasheed just mentioned deal with evolution, so you can't be straddling the fence.
And that's and that big nose, curly hair stuff is not isolated to Africans. You know, that's in quite a few spots on this planet.
So real quick, Ankh, I want to help out Franklin White, right? They always say that these are black features. They are
not. You saw us up there too.
They are tropical features. You have wide noses,
so
it can help cool the hot air. Okay. You have thick lips. Those are tropical features. Anybody living along the equator has similar features. They're going to be dark pigmented because they're closer to the equator. We could go through why that happens. And sometimes it's food with the Eskimos. And they're not close to the equator. That's why they have the dark from the vitamin D from the salmon. But you're going to have these wide noses and these thick lips, and you're going to have dark features. Does not mean you're African. Every African in Africa does not have those features. So
you got that right.
Make it make sense to you because we understand it. Figure that out for yourself. The source is about ethnogenesis, just because I don't think y'all understand what it is. I think what people did was read this first part up here and then read anything below it. So do we want to read together so we can help you understand what it means for real from an anthropological point? Not just from a colloquial standpoint, because a lot of times y'all are using colloquial definitions that have no scientific basis. It just means that you made it up as you went, you know, or you don't understand the etymology of the term in the first place and the context it was used in. It's a lot of layers you got to peel back in understanding these very complicated terms. It is a complicated term.
Right. Yeah, I'm with Uncle. I don't think they're going to get it neither. Unless they really want to learn, they not gonna get it.
They're not, but so by the part they're gonna read up here, because up here it says ethnogenesis. What is that? Oh, it says ethnogenesis, which is Greek, a group of people, a nation. This is a Greek word that means genesis, beginning of a nation, beginning coming into being. So is the formation development of an ethnic group. This can originate by group self-identification or by outside identification. They stopped there. I promise you they did. You know? So it was the term ethnogenesis was originally a mid-19th century neologism. It's a newly formed word that was later introduced into this 20th century academic anthropology or pelagical work. In that context, it refers to the observable phenomena of the emergence of a new social group that are identified as having a cohesive identity you do not have. An ethnic group in anthropological terms, relevant social sciences not only observe this phenomenon, but also search for explanations for its causes. The term ethnogeny is also used as a variant of ethnogenesis. So ethnogenesis can occur passively or actively. A passive ethnogenesis is an unintended outcome, which involves the spontaneous emergence of various markers of a group identity through process such as a group's interaction with unique elements or their physical environment, cultural divisions, such as dialect and religious denomination, migrations, and other process. A founding myth of some kind may emerge as a part of this process. Let's read that again. A founding myth. It's a type of myth that explains the beginning of a natural social aspect of the world. A creation myth or a type of origin myth of some kind may emerge as a part of this process. That's what y'all did. I could keep going, but I won't.
Yeah, you don't gotta.
But y'all should finish reading that and not just stop at the first paragraph.
Yeah, we definitely an ethnic group for sure. The African Americans, yo. And so at the end of the day, man, your man Claude Anderson, he actually, I think he was in that first Hidden Colors, right?
He was in a
I
lot
think
of.
he was.
I think he's the beginning of FBA, actually.
Here we go.
Can you take that boy Thurman down, please?
Yeah, he's scared to death. Yeah, he just scared to death.
Yeah, but he covering me up. I just need him to take him down.
He's scared to death. He's scared to death. I just want.
Yeah, but they don't subscribe to African Americans, so that's not in their ethnicity. So that's why I'm asking, what's their ethnicity? If they're in the ethnogenesis, nobody's ever said that. Yeah, FBA ain't the ethnicity.
They're just gonna say they native to the land.
Well, here you go. Let's play the clip. Here your man Claude.
In America, black people, the first people in America, not these people call themselves Native American Indians. Those are not the real people in America. Those people came here from Asia. They crossed the Bering Straits about 5,000 or 6,000 years ago. Black people come here, and the Folsom people came here 16,000 years ago from Africa. They were the first people here. That's why you got Folsom, Arizona, Folsom, Mexico. That's why you got Folsom, Colorado, and Folsom, California. The Folsom people, you got artifacts and digs there from souvenirs and tools and instruments from Africa. The oldest people on this continent were the Folsom people, were black people from Africa. Now, how are you going to say somebody else, how they get to be the native people? You are the native people of America. You're the native people of the world. Nobody's becoming ahead of you. So how can they be equal to you? You're the only people that came to this country that were enslaved. Nobody else came here and enslaved but you. You were the first people.
Yeah.
How he mixed that up like that?
He was the first one that started it.
Hold up. How he was here 6,000 years ago, then he gonna say, you the people that came here slaves. Make your mind up. Which one?
Well, that's the game play, man. It's a weird game.
Oh, they gotta pick one.
They won't. It's pseudo judo.
It's that money grift.
It's pseudo judo, man.
All right.
So I can say, yeah, we're gonna open up a museum, right? And everybody know that a museum holds prestige, right? And it's a great thing, and we love it. We want to do it. Man, we went to a great museum. We was in Baltimore, didn't we, Juju?
Oh yeah.
Curated museum.
Mm-hmm.
right? Artifacts. Okay. Museums can have libraries. You have to have scholarship behind what you have in a museum. You just can't make it up. So from the colloquial sense, yes, he has a museum. But when you're talking about raising our people on knowledge and wisdom, that's not a damn museum. It's not a professionally curated museum. That's the truth.
Okay.
Okay. It's not curated. Where's the literature around it? You have to have literature, right? Most museums have libraries with their catalog numbers on their artifacts. You can go read the artifact, where they found it at. It's categorized. All the artifacts on display, but you can look them up in the catalogs and figure out what he had. You can go online and figure out the catalogs that it's on. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we looking for. We go to the African American Museum, which they talk shit about, right? Heard people talk shit about that, right? Great museum.
The Baltimore African American Museum. Don't confuse.
No, I'm talking about something different now. I'm talking about the African American Museum.
Oh, okay.
In Washington, D.C., the big one.
The Smithsonian joint.
Yeah, but the damn one in Baltimore was big too.
Yeah.
President Lewis.
The Lewis. That was awesome.
Yeah, he put a couple million. A couple million in that.
Oh,
We got the President Lewis.
Yeah.
Man, a lot of money.
I think Joel said to go there. Dog is killing.
So, hey, look. So that's the level we looking for. We African Americans have set standards, and if I say I'm going to open a museum, it's got to be that standard. I can't go below it.
Right.
I can't have pseudo history as the crowning jewel of the damn museum.
That means it wasn't curated.
Wasn't curated, right? Curated material is what we want these days. We not back in the 60s no more. Okay? We can fine-tune our documentation, right? The library is online.
Yep.
We don't gotta use the Dewey Decimal System. Y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
No.
Right? We can buy textbooks right online now. Right? These people, they won't have we can have a textbook and talk about anything you want to talk. It's gonna give you information. You want to talk about in Americas, it's gonna talk about the artifacts, the origin and spread of modern humans. They're gonna tell you what the origin of modern humans come from. All right, our story is out there. It's in a secret vault called the library. No one's hiding out history. Whenever you hear a person say they hiding out history, no, nigga, you about to scam me.
She was just hitting, huh?
It's the key word. If a person says what they didn't teach you in school, they scamming.
Right.
If a person say I got the hidden history, they scamming. The colors ain't hidden.
Them books been in the library.
I'm gonna say it again. The colors ain't hidden. They never was. You just had to be a great researcher.
Facts.
Go to the major colleges and universities. You Morgan State. You can go to Harvard. You can go to Yale. They got it. They teach lectures on it. They lecture on Charles Darwin, right? And the person that talked about all of humanity coming from Africa. Yeah, they hate Charles Darwin, but yet they claim to be from. It's the craziest thing ever. You hate the very person, right? That first claimed that Africans knew. No, Africans didn't know. Didn't know. They just didn't. That's okay, but it was things they did know. So man, I don't appreciate them talking about Professor Smalls. Man.
It's too bad they don't have enough to jump up on the panel and talk it out.
Yeah, I
won't even attack them. I won't even attack them. I just sit here and listen.
Come on,
gotta figure out what they saying. I would love for somebody to be able to break it down, because from an outsider looking in, man, it sounds like it's just bananas. Like it's nothing. It's not rooted in anything but somebody's imagination. So.
It's just gonna be ad hominems if they try to break it down. I'm telling you. Good luck with that. Did you drop the link in the chat?
Of course.
Especially Mr. Frank White, whatever his name is.
He's not doing it. No, you made that up. I want to read this. It said, I'm in California. There are other small African American museums here. I know the curator of one. He plays the colors in his museum, then he's a damn pseudo too.
And it's not a reputable museum.
Yeah,
He
it's
plays-
not a reputable museum playing the colors in there. He's pseudo.
Or Tariq paid him off.
He's been brought out.
Made a huge donation, so he felt obligated. He probably cringing.
Come on, man. We gotta stop that.
Well, City, what it do, dog?
Hey, what's up, peeps?
What's good?
Hey, what up? What it do? What it do, Juju? Good seeing everybody tonight, man. Yeah, we can't tolerate the disrespect. I was watching this from on the outside, you know, and our brother Professor Smalls, man, he's got the kindest heart, man. Like you say, you might not have to agree with him, but to just go out there and disrespect him and stuff like that. Right. I'm not gonna put it in Hidden Color 6. Like nobody care about your little movies and all of that. Like I don't understand where the disrespect comes from. And I think the younger generation, including us, we can't tolerate that bullshit, man.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
Foreign or domestic. Like anybody talking about Africa, tethers and all, like that's not cool. Like just shut the fuck up about Africa and mind your American business over here. It's okay to do your thing over here, but like don't get upset with people who are trying to reconnect with their ancestry, create businesses with our brothers and sisters, you know, across the water. Like that's what Pan-Africanism is at its essence. And any attack on it needs to be stomped down. That's how I feel about it. So right. I feel like it's a movement, of foundational house Negroes, somebody that's happy because they have the right to vote in this country, because that's the only rights you got over here, really, as a citizen. Other than that, what do we got over here? So that's how I feel.
Yeah.
And y'all can come at me. I mean, I'm not Smalls or none of that. You know, like for real, y'all can come at me. Poor City Vibe. Catch me over here with Ankh. Shout out to Juju and you too, Brother Armstrong. We are here right now. If y'all in the chat, like, because I seen that too in the chat. It's always these young people who aren't educated get up there and disrespect somebody that's been doing this stuff for years.
You just now Caddy in the patty.
You in your mama house on a Wi-Fi signal, bro.
Niggas at work
around the world. And where the fuck y'all been? Looking at him, hating. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
well, they were just fine with him. They was just fine with him just a month ago.
Fine with who?
It's new. It's new right here.
You stupid. Yeah. Did you drop the link? I don't think you dropped the link.
Yeah.
Because I would love for them to come up here. We could explain to you over and over about where the ships are. Where's the Spanish Armada? Or where's the ship where's the Mayflower? Where's the MF Ellis Island ships among all the Europeans? Where them ships at? Do you ask yourself them questions? Shit, like where the Egyptian fleet? Where them Persian ships? Where they at? Bottom of the ocean. A lot of them are at the bottom of the ocean. Most of them have been refurbished. That's what they do. Slave ships were cargo ships. So not only did they carry humans, they carry sugar, rum, salt, spices,
tobacco, all kind of crap. Yeah.
Everything. So what do you?
They don't understand shipping.
They don't understand.
They don't understand.
They don't understand.
So like you got 18-wheelers.
Yeah, those are
taking a load to one place. You're taking a load to one place. You want to be full. You want to drop it off. Then you want to pick up another load and drop it off. That way you don't have no empty loads. You make money because every time the truck or the vessel move, it takes money. Okay. Right. So same with the slave ship. They took products and goods to the colonies. Okay. Sugar, grain, whatever it was, right? Then while they was waiting for them to get the slaves, gather them up, okay, they would fit the ships. They would refit the ships. So all the time it wasn't a slave ship. They could actually, refit the ship and make it a slave ship.
Facts.
Like it ain't my fault that y'all refuse to read and write, because I know African Americans can read and write, but y'all refuse to, and then y'all refuse to be wrong. Okay. And you just want to sit there and listen to a person. We don't do that no more, remember? Remember, we set a standard for the last 20 years. You're not just sitting there like this. What they just say? Oh man, let's get black power, man. We don't do that no more. Remember, we have left a long legacy of being able to critique information now.
Right.
So whenever I make a statement, you got people like Poor City, you got all the pseudo killers, got community skeptics, you got Real Black Atheists, you got just concerned goddamn citizens that will take what I'm saying and break it down, and vice versa. We're gonna take what Poor City is saying. If it's good information, it's fucking good information. If you made a mistake, bro, you made a mistake. We made it comfortable to say, you know what, I made a mistake. Y'all remember how this thing was set up, yo? Lord knows, if you don't answer every goddamn question in the whole body work you're talking about is wrong.
Right.
Oh, you didn't answer that question. Oh, evolution is wrong. Well, goddamn. Excuse me, sir.
You better not look it up. You better do it off the top of your dome.
You gotta know everything about everything in this damn community. Remember that, right? If you can say all the tribes, they ain't gotta be right though, pussy. Say any tribe, the Kalakula tribe, the Dinka tribe from the YE mountain and the corn, then you say all that, like, oh, he got the information. It's the craziest shit ever, bro. That's not what we doing no more. Source up or shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Please.
That's what we doing. Go get that source. Remember, I'm gonna go get that nigga. Remember that? Go get that source that African Americans is an ethnogenesis. Go get that.
Please go get it.
Don't talk me to death. Don't ring around the rosy. Don't do none of that. I have a very, very short attention span when I smell the foolery.
Right. Go get that source to say Africans was here before the Asians.
That's all you need.
Let me get Malik up here. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Black African Power. Welcome to the Community Skeptics, man. What's on your mind? What's your question?
What up, piece of the panel? My question is, so Professor James was a part of the Hidden Color series, so I'm trying to get caught up to speed. So now Tariq is claiming he's an FBI agent, or I don't understand the discord between the two. I'm just trying to get caught up.
Well, no, he didn't even call him an FBI agent. Somebody else made the statement about Tariq. Smalls just simply said, you know, he was making a critique. You know, he could be one. I don't see him being one, and he went on with it. I think Tariq and his crowd are just upset because Small didn't double down on, no, he's not no agent, blah, blah, blah. He didn't go, he didn't fly off the handle. But that's how Small talks. Small want to give you all the workings, ins and outs about it. That's all. And they just took it and ran with it and made it something that it's not. Because he did not call Tariq an agent. He didn't.
Well, you want to play the clip?
Play the clip.
Let's play the clip. Let y'all decide. Before I heard the clip, in my mind, I think in 1 minute he was running wild or something. They're attacking his brothers from Africa, and that could be perceived as CIA. And then he say, "Well, I don't think he." Then he goes on to say, "Well, I don't think it was him, right? I think it is the CIA." So it's a little. Some may say it's a little contradiction there, but goddamn it, nigga, we got a mic in front of our face. You at least gotta let me clear this shit up before you give me the death penalty.
Oh, wow.
Before you throw me out the museum, before you do all that shit, I got your damn back. You feel me? So when a person do that, so like what? So Joe, if I make a mistake, right? Juju, if I make a mistake, I'm gonna use y'all too. And next thing you know, y'all niggas going live with a damn video. I say them niggas was trying to get me the whole time.
Yeah.
What? I know it. It's been like that for 20 years.
That's the point I'm saying. No, that's not my point. I know that because you.
But that's my point. They should have handled it in-house before they try to hang them.
Well, that's a good point. That's
my point. If you have
that's a good point,
then you would have confronted him and did it privately.
Yeah, that's what happened.
If the respect was there,
I like that.
He's
I like
right.
that.
He's right.
Let me say
he's right.
Like that.
So just because someone has been on Hidden Colors doesn't mean they have to continue to agree with your antics.
Right. Yeah.
It's
fuck all that.
Exactly. Dr. Mayad has been on Hidden Colors. Does she agree with the antics now? Absolutely
Ain't
not.
nobody pressed to be on Hidden Colors,
I don't
man.
think they all would agree on a bunch of the same topics.
You can say
given
what
what
you
I've
want
seen
to
on
say.
Hidden Colors, you know, throughout the years and stuff like
Right.
that.
So, I mean, if you ask us, it's been problematic, right? Some of that stuff doesn't stand academically for their reasons for going on there. I mean, I don't know. They had a reason. I'm not judging that. What I'm saying is just because you put out Hidden Colors doesn't mean you're resolved from anyone correcting you or saying anything about what you're doing now. Because what Tariq is doing now, to me, is very COINTELPRO.
Yeah, exactly. And
go tell him I said it. You know,
yeah, we all saying it. I'm saying it.
Yeah.
And fuck Hidden Colors.
Exactly.
That dividing the community is dangerous.
Yeah. Because
he's splintering us into a whole bunch of little small groups.
Well, I mean, I think Port City understand. I deal with children. I deal with young children. I deal with them with proper history, right? Proper science, so we can move forward. So when you coming out with Hidden Colors, and that's just not accurate. Now I got 15-year-olds running around talking about they Choctaw, which that was the most brutal Indian slavers ever. Like, come on.
It set us back. It set us back, man. It definitely set us back. So, hey, Joe, you sent me the clip, right?
Yeah.
What it say? What's the title? What it say? I got the one. I see it.
Letter. Keep his name out your mouth over here, please.
In America before Columbus. Not that.
No, it's not that one.
How about the one?
It was the one before that.
Okay, clip them up, Joel.
And I can't stand the disrespect to Africans or the Caribbeans. And like, I'm just sick of that. Like, every time I look at FBA, they just disrespect anybody that's not African American. And it's like, that's not cool to me.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna need parties, though. You know, Africa got the youngest population.
Every chance you get.
It's terrible. They called me a tether over in Dr. Mahad chat. They said that I'm not an expert due to tether. I said, wow.
I can't stand it, yo. I mean, it's the moistest word I've ever heard is tether.
Yeah. Who came up with that word? I never heard that in my life.
You gotta send it again.
Yeah, man.
You ain't got it. Oh, hey, Uncle, if I click off of here, I'm gonna drop out. I don't know how to get off.
Wait, you said you didn't put it in the thing, did you? You put it in Bobby.
I put it in Bobby Clip 'em up. Yeah.
Hey, Juju.
Pseudo killers.
Yes,
all right.
Hey, no, I put in Bobby Clip 'em up.
Of Alexander von Wooten saying that the Olmecs were not black.
Yes, please.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dagger to the heart, man.
Yeah. He was still pseudo because it was outdated, but all these people.
But still, even with their pseudo source getting.
Yeah, they be dying at their source. That's the point. They get the wildest sources and still die at.
I was expressing to Ankh the other day that on TikTok it's a lot of the whole Olmecs were black and black people were here first and stuff like that. And it's just funny. You can tell through conversation a lot of people don't read information.
Right.
School dropouts. They graduate.
Yeah, they didn't even get their GEDs, much less, you know what I'm saying?
But it's the sources they use too. It's 1869, 1882.
I know, man. Them dates, man.
What do you think
as soon as I said that, he want to talk about dates. He must be one of them Africans.
That's important, though. That's important.
Wait, where are we going with it?
He like to read. He must be a tether. Like,
I know.
He must be a tether because he like to read.
Right.
Now they like look at his lips. He's definitely an African. I'm like, yo, this is the one.
Then they'll turn around and say, "You got a mustache. You can't be. You got a beard. So Africans don't got beards."
That's crazy. Right. You heard that from the Israelites.
Don't have beards. Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, Gambian man I seen got some facial hair. I don't know.
Well, yo, you got a beard, so you must be from Africa.
They said,
come on, bro.
Ignorant.
And then they said he couldn't be native because his beard was too patchy or something like that.
Man, you see how we laughing, right? Y'all see how we all laughing, right? In school, we used to have motherfuckers like this in school, right? Before the internet. Now all these fools got phones and they spreading that stupidity.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. It's funny you say that because there's this one dude, and I jump on there every time just to attempt to say something positive to help the conversation or the chat. But long story short, he wears glasses. So for the quick little minute I have before he cuts me off, mutes me out, and blocks me off the request or whatever, you can see on his glass. You have a laptop and a phone. So as soon as I said, show us the source, you have a phone and a laptop right there. I am the source. I don't need to provide you guys anything. And just because I wear glasses, look, that's your thing right there. How do you know what I mean? I even have it. It's showing through your. This is we can see it. You
slow gases, man.
That's not even scholarship. You know what I'm saying? That you don't have no source.
Oh, you find it?
Sir, yo.
Nah, what's the tag on it? What's the name
He's
of
the
it?
source.
What's happening? What's happening?
Peace. What's going on, Trey? How you doing? What you
You
want
look
to
like my Gambian nephew.
What's going on, man? I'm FBA.
I tagged an agent. I could have sworn I put agent on.
Agent
discussion.
You gotta find it.
Let me
bring it
go
up.
for it.
Okay, Trey, what's on your mind? Talk to us, bro. Would you talk to us? Let's
Hey,
get it in.
I'm FBA.
Okay.
And anybody that think that we are not the descendants of Africans that came off slave ships, something is wrong with them.
Okay, thank you.
Know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
We are African American. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So my main reason why I say I'm FBA is because you hear a lot of Africans talk mad, crazy stuff about us, right?
Yeah.
And to me, all we're doing is just separating ourselves. That's it. It's not hating on them. It's not saying anything like we got a real problem with them. But when they talk crazy and then actually want to be in our, want to be a part of our community at the same time, that just is craziness, right? Because you got famous people like Burna Boys who say, "Oh, these African Americans don't have culture," blah 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 blah, and he's not the only one.
Agreed.
Several people. You got Africans that they mothers and fathers tell them, don't really mess with those African Americans. Don't go around them. They're bad people.
Correct.
Right? And from my understanding, it was only to separate us from who they are and who we really are. We know that we are from America. We're black. We know our ancestors were slaves from Africa. We know, our history, all the inventions, all of the amazing things that we did and we're a part of. And, we beat our chest knowing that.
Me too.
That's
My
what
question.
I think
He's
FBA
right there.
is.
So I agree with everything you're saying right there. But and watch this. You understand who an African American is, don't you?
Yeah. 100%.
And you know it's different from an indigenous continental African, right?
Right, 100%.
And you also know when a person migrate over here, right, that his ancestors didn't get caught up in the slave. You know that. Am I correct?
Right.
So if you know that, why you think the goddamn people with the money don't know that? Think about that for a minute, bro.
Right.
The basic uneducated person might not be able to recognize that, but the people that really matter understand that clearly, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that the people y'all see on YouTube, they be going crazy, talking bad about the professor. They just crazy people. You know what I'm saying? They just, everybody don't got they head on right. Some people got screws loose. They take it a little too far. And that's who I think those people are. You know what I'm saying?
Right there, freeze right there. So this the one gonna get you in the game or out the game, goddammit.
Okay.
Was there an indigenous black people in America before Columbus?
Where my bill at?
African slaves came and mixed with them, and you say hell no. Then why you claim yourself to be FDA then? Because that's FBA.
Nah, because I told you what it was.
You get my point, all right? I'm just saying.
Right.
No, you know
I
what?
understand your point. Because anybody who think that they not.
But now how do I separate you? So for instance,
I'm from the South. I'm from the South, so we know we have a clear understanding where we come from.
Definitely from the
we
South.
got cemeteries. We have, what I'm saying? we know, exact locations.
Okay.
Feel me?
Right.
So all of this indigenous stuff,
It's crazy
people
to me.
talking,
It's crazy.
I don't know where they get it from.
Okay, so watch this. So then you might need it when the damn door open, yo, get off the damn train.
Get
Yo,
off the boat.
yeah, get off the fucking
He
boat.
like, get off the boat, man. He like, hey, man, go get off the boat.
Hey, yo, come on, man. Come on, man.
Nah,
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I got a question for the brother real quick.
Just
Go ahead,
separating
Port
from,
City.
you know what I'm saying, calling ourselves Black Americans. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
appreciate you, bro.
Foundational Black Americans, but you know, people go by Black Americans too.
Yeah,
And
I got
that's
something
why
to
I
add
was
to that
just,
too. I got something to add to that.
Hey, real quick, my brother, my FBA brother, do you feel like being an FBA, right? Do you feel like you have to cut the African part off of you? I see, not you, this is a question to you, and I guess a question to members of the FBA. When I see FBA people, I hear conversations of, it's just us, we got to worry about us, right? We got to cut off the African and put it to the side. We are African Americans, right?
Right.
Why do we have to put the foundational Black part? Like, I don't understand. Like, where
Trey ain't really FBA. He just clicked up. He clicked up.
No. It's just common sense, right? Because we have to only, like, to me, for me, I'm only thinking about us in America, right? I'm only thinking about us in America. I'm only thinking about our struggles and what we're going through on a day-to-day basis, right?
Okay.
Kids need clothes. It's wintertime. Kids need boots. They need coats. They need mittens. So I'm only thinking about us. You know what I'm saying? If anybody harassing Africans and stuff like that, they're wrong, right? But I think we should gatekeep also, right? Because they do it. If you do business in Africa, you know they gatekeep. That's just a thing that's a part of their culture, right? So I think that we also, because right now, we don't gatekeep. Anybody and everybody can just come in and do whatever they want to do with our culture.
No, it's not true. You can't keep saying it. See, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to keep promoting.
No, we gatekeep.
Yeah, you're like, come on, man. You know how serious African Americans is, bro. Like,
we gatekeep almost everything from hip hop.
Anybody can't just come in. That's not true, bro. See, the myth is this. The myth actually weakens us. You have to verify that. Right? You people say it all the time. We don't got no culture. That's crazy as hell. We got a whole dialect called African American dialect with variations to it. Yeah. So we don't stick together. That's not true. What you mean? We stick together when it's time and we fight when it's time to fight each other. We do the same thing all cultures do. We have a prominent culture.
Right.
Right? We fought in World War I, World War II. We fought in the damn Civil War.
Right.
We fought against the Native Americans. We fought with the Native Americans.
Right.
Yep.
Right? Hitler tell you about us. Them niggas flying overhead.
Yep.
Them B-52 pilots, B-52 bombers.
Yep.
They used to say, yo, give me them. They was like, we want them. They didn't even know what color we was. They was like, whoever they is flying them planes, they called them the yellow noses or red tips, something like that, right? The plane, they was like, yo, give me them.
How do we
I'm saying, bro, so my point I want to make here, right? And I'm going to let Zion Warlord get in this motherfucker. You keep cutting in like shit. All right? I'm doing my thing here. I'm saying that everybody know who we are, bro. We got a culture. We have an exciting culture, yo.
Beautiful.
That's like saying all Italians is gangsters. That's crazy as shit, yo. Right? All African Americans don't run around robbing and in gangs. That's not true.
Right.
That's a falsity, yo. Most African Americans, yo, want to get the education. And above all, we're hungry for our story. And that's why this is important right here, bro. Bro, that's how they get you with the track called the trap. That's how I got 20 years ago on the Blackology. Because I'm black and I'm proud, yo. And people will literally feed into that, yo, and confuse you with misinformation. That's what I'm saying, yo. There's a train. That motherfucker stop. Right? Yo, you gonna get clumped in. Hey, you clumped in. Yeah, pseudoisms. Go ahead, Warlord.
Yeah, no, yeah. So the brother was, because I did say, saying that we do gatekeep. Black people have gatekeeped against our own people for years. Going back to the New Negro during the Reconstruction era, the New Negro they discussed
I'll be right back.
racial upliftment.
All right, brother.
Yeah, good. Yeah, man. They discussed racial upliftment, and they believed like cats like Booker T. Washington and Douglas. They believed that it was only going to be the intellectual elite Black people who had to lead the uneducated Black people. Gatekeeping has been a part of American culture for a long time. That doesn't mean necessarily that we didn't open our doors to Africans and other people, the diaspora, in the early, I would say maybe 60s and 70s, even the 40s, even going back to the 30s. If you go back to the 30s, Ethiopianism was huge. So, but I don't think that we ever placed anyone else on a pedestal above us. And that's what I mean. Like, did we gatekeep? I think there's certain things that we don't allow other people to try to even embark in. Like, for instance, when it comes to our music and certain things about our culture, African people from the continent come over here and they try to replicate what we do, and we make fun of it. We make fun when they try to dress like us, and we like, yo, hold on, you look like a whole tangerine. You dress in all orange, all the colors are the same. And, we do that. Like, come on, like, like even with hip hop, like, saying, okay, you got some bars. We gatekeep with the British. I think the British Black rappers, they got their own little flavor. But when it come to New York, or when it come to daggone Chicago, or when it come to anywhere, we like,
it ain't it. Yeah.
You're talking about,
they rocking like we do. You understand what I'm saying? So we do got those kinds of gatekeeping. But I don't think that we have to gatekeep to the place where we are divisive. We're talking about global white supremacy. And this is what I believe Reverend Smalls was trying to make evident to everyone else. And this is what I also look at it, because when it comes to global white supremacy, white supremacist groups, you can have the Franks, you can have the Heaves, you can have the Anglo-Saxons, you can have the Germanics or the Slavics. They all agree when it comes to their own white supremacist dominance globally. They can have problems with each other all day. You know what I'm saying? British people don't particularly care for French people. French people don't particularly care for freaking goddamn Irish people or what have you, right? They all got their little freaking daggone schisms against each other. However, when it comes to their consensus on their superiority over the indigenous and autochthonous people of the planet, they are all in alignment. And so we also have to have that kind of universal ideal when it comes to color, when it comes to blackness, when it comes to the melanated people of the planet. It is the only rational way to address global white supremacy. It is the only way.
Okay. But I don't think it's us, though. I think it's them.
All right. So
appreciate it. Plain and
got a super chat right here, man. It says the panel familiar with the Institute Association of African American Museum. Look it up. All right, let's look it up, Mr. K. We're gonna look that up. I heard you. I heard everything you said.
Museum. Yeah, I worked at a museum in Charleston, South Carolina. It was a slave museum for many years. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot. It had all of the chains and stuff. I mean, they were just pulling stuff out of the waters from Nassau and stuff, and bringing them over. You know what I'm saying? And archiving them. And you know what I'm saying, documenting the chains and the boat, the shipwreck stuff, and you know what I'm saying. So to say that when somebody turns around and you got a lot of abos who'll say that, they couldn't have traveled across those waters. Yeah, no, they did. It wasn't the most advantageous situation. However, you know what I'm saying, they did, and there's evidence of that. You know.
All right, we see.
Yeah, brother, I've been to that museum in
real
South
quick.
Carolina, which
You
was
read this. Psychopathia says all these federal black agent talking points are copy and paste emotionalism. Nothing they can actually stand on.
I can't stand these fools, man.
What are you talking about, Psychopathia? You need to clarify that.
I understand them clearly.
Yeah, what he's saying? Go ahead, help me out, G.
Yeah, I need to understand that.
FBA talking points are copy and paste emotionalism.
Okay.
What he's saying.
All
Nothing they actually stand on. And I agree.
Wow. Okay. I got you. Glad you had to translate. I thought you was talking about somebody up here. Thank God for you.
Federal Black Agents, that's FBA.
Federal Black Agents. Oh, okay, got it.
Oh,
got
FB.
Y'all
Federal Black Agents. Wow.
Oh, man, I don't want to call it.
Hey, man, they can call it what they want to call it.
You had to say that joint.
Wow.
It went over my head. Psychopathy is wow.
Don't worry, fam. I got you back, fam.
Yeah.
You's a wild guy for that one.
Now you get it. Yeah. So late.
No, I'm not doing that.
So does that mean that we're talking about Trey? No, but for the majority
He's
of
like
what
part
I
of it.
see on
I won't be
social
tripping
media,
if, you know,
because I have
they
yet
will.
to see an FBA in any of the community service I do. You feel me? Any of the
got another
anything. So all I see them on is social
Well,
media.
we heard what Trey said, so we could not clump Trey into that at all.
So you didn't hear what I just said, not including you, Trey, before I went on my rant.
Yeah, I heard that. I put up the super chat there, man. We're in the super chat mode right now. We're in that money. Get that money, mouth. Read them. Super chat. It stands for fastest big.
Let me read it. Let me read it.
Yo, wow.
Y'all know the pseudo killers is necessary.
I can't disagree. How can you disagree with that? I mean, because Trey is giving an outlier to the FBA movement. Majority of him don't speak like him.
Okay.
And the whole FBA movement, man, it sounded cool and like right at the part where we start talking about reparations. That's when I first started hearing FBA, right?
Right.
And it feels like the language have went like we ain't talking about reparations no more. We talking about tethers and Caribbeans and that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I would like to see the conversation go back to reparations and how can we all, as quote unquote foundational Black Americans, seize on that opportunity before we start losing it by talking about each other.
Brother Reggie kind of cleared that up, and I think that that's one of the biggest holes in the whole situation was that it was so focused on reparations when we had a whole bunch of people who really didn't understand the underlying reality of the 14th Amendment, how that plays off in the reparations, and also some of the other precedent that dealt with reparations when it comes to trying to sue for an ancestor. You know what I'm saying? When that ancestor has been long gone.
Right.
Brother Reggie had brought that out very, very powerfully the other night on Sarnetta.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would feel like the conversation just slipped, man. And like, I feel like we missed an opportunity.
Okay.
Now
it's
turned into a hashtag. It's turned into us, them, and it doesn't have the potency that it did a couple of years ago.
You don't get what happened? You don't get what happened?
It became a money grift.
Right.
You don't get what happened? Split off from ADOS.
It did.
Yeah.
Right. Split and it is what it is, yo. It's a brain, yo.
That's what it happens to everything.
It's a brand, yo, and the brand based off of misinformation.
Right.
It just is, man. You gotta call it what it is. Man. It's not a political movement, though. You can't have a political movement without a leader, right?
Right. Say it again. Please say that again.
Have a political movement without leadership. So what you have a brand that the person owns the name, right? Got the person on the name, and he promotes the brand. And I mean, he make movies and stuff, and I'm not knocking it. I just think the documentaries that I seen had a lot of pseudo content in it, and it was just crazy for me, right? I think the one about the damn, you know what I'm talking about. Man, the daggone the French, not the French, but who am I talking about? Toussaint Overture.
Haiti, the revolution,
right? That was okay. I thought that was okay.
Right.
And I thought that was okay.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. That's one of the ones I like. The vaccine, the one talking about vaccines with politeness was trash. Right. And then why is it that the FBA is anti-vaccines and anti-science? What the hell is going on?
See, I don't know about none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying, brother?
See what I'm saying? See?
The Bible still got
I'm
power,
not anti-science, bro. Science is the way of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
the Bible, bro.
That's how we got everything. You know what I'm saying? Through science, you know,
Trey smart.
technology, and
Trey, I'm glad
you
you
know,
tapped
using
in,
our
Trey.
brain. So,
Yeah, Trey giving it to him.
Tapped in, Trey.
real shit.
You tapped in, man.
Hey, just anybody that talking anything about not wanting to do science or anti-science, I mean, there's no point in even talking to them because they, I mean, probably illiterate.
Trey read.
Probably don't know what they're talking about in the first place. They're talking about anti-science. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably the most important thing, you know, ever in life. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got our day-to-day things right now. Air conditioner, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Let him know, Trey.
Man, no, Trey, your phone breaking up a little bit.
Well said, brother. Well said, man.
So we, I just want to make sure tonight, man, that we support Brother Smalls. I don't support his statements about the, black people being in America. I think that's all pseudoisms, and he just got that wrong. And he probably should just keep promoting that. He got that wrong, and I can say that. Let me read this chat. Let me see what you gotta say, sis. Let me see. We are not anti-science. That's dumb, but everybody has the right to not take the vaccine. Wish I had. Yeah, you're right, sis. Everybody has the right, and you wish you hadn't. You don't know why you wish you hadn't. You just wish.
No, not at all.
I'm glad I took my shit.
Right?
I got sick after I got that jump.
Facts.
And if I wouldn't have took it, I would have been really, really sick.
Yeah, you don't know why you wish you didn't have it. Yeah, but
they had 3 different shots going around.
But I respect that sister down there because that's her opinion.
Yeah, I respect your opinion.
Johnson & Johnson, they had the Moderna, and then they had the what was the other one? So there was 3 different shots.
Pfizer.
Yeah, the Pfizer. Thank you, sis. You know what I'm saying? So they had the Pfizer, the Moderna, and then they had the Johnson & Johnson was supposed to be a one-time shot. You was not supposed to ever have to take another shot after that. And
that's not true.
Are you just saying anything? Well, really?
No, that's what they told me. That's what they told me when I told Johnson.
It's not in my neck.
I took the Johnson & Johnson.
Let me help you.
They told me I was never to take another shot after that.
No, come on. Hey, you know what, yo?
One dose. That doesn't mean you were going to have boosters later. It's just the one dose. The other vaccines were 2
doses.
Don't say
a booster is not the same as the
Warlord. Listen, stop talking because now I got to realize I got to check everything.
The booster is different than the main shot.
It is a little bit.
It is. So they booster. So maybe I misunderstood what they said.
We'll educate you later.
I could take a booster. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Listen.
So I wanted to help.
Yeah, we're able to change our.
Can I respond to the lady? No.
Right.
Absolutely, bro. You got to right to change it. Hey, GG, we was right when he fucked it up to change.
So I wanted to
I'll fix my face. I will fix my face. You know what I'm saying?
You got to give you your own show. No, I wanted to explain why
people
take the COVID. It didn't take it because white people told you not to take the COVID. That's clear. You know,
just the fact that I take it makes
it doesn't make sense because as a child you all took a whole bunch of vaccines.
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah.
That was not an MRI.
Right.
The ones you took as a child still had a very minute part of the pathogen when they were vaccinating you against. So that actually technically be more dangerous than taking the MRI. So it's out of sheer stupidity y'all didn't take the COVID. And most people say, oh, they didn't test it too long. It's been over 30 years. 30 years. It doesn't take 150 years to do a vaccine.
Right, it's a vaccine.
When you have the genome totally sequenced and you have the evolution and expansion of technology. That's just how it works. That's why science can't be defeated. It's undefeated. Science is undefeated. I took it while having cancer and all types of stuff. So if it was so bad, then
killed you.
Right.
It should have killed me, right?
Right.
Hell
yeah. At 83, you should be dead too, right? It's just ridiculous. But I did take Moderna. UNC graduate Kizzy McCorbett, who's an African American woman, was the lead virologist over that vaccine. Just know that.
Right. Y'all act like black people didn't participate in that, man. Y'all act like science is some kind of white invention, man. Make sure y'all check out the Galaxy and Beyond show where you can catch Space Age African on that, man.
They can
Like
take
y'all tripping, yo. Where they make you memorize the sciences. Don't
You was
fuck it
going
up.
to take the white man vaccine.
I be telling you, you got to remember 10 to 20 African-American or African scientists by heart, because a lot of times you don't know that we're participating behind the scenes in most, if not all, scientific endeavors. That's why you're scared. Behind there's lots of Black people in many scientific endeavors across the field: astrophysics, virology, microbiology, anthropology. What's the one? Shayla Monroe. What's she do? She's a archaeologist. Right? Come on. So it just
Shayla Monroe. Hey, so we got one right here. Detroit V9U. He said, I didn't take any shots. I got sick and got over it, and I was good. Well, congratulations to you, brother.
Yeah, he probably
tell him why.
Probably a young man with a young.
No, about 90% of Americans, including Black people, took the vaccine. So you actually, one, you're protected by herd immunity.
Right.
Two,
right.
Lucky for you, you won the 50-50 lottery that you didn't die.
Right.
Lucky,
That's not a flex.
It's not a flex.
You better be glad you didn't catch that motherfucker.
My man said
you just didn't die from
it.
00758 KC say science is not universal at all. Okay. Yes, it is.
Science is absolutely universal.
Yes, it is. It's very universal when you get
got his own language. Got his own language.
Yeah.
Down
So
to the
universal
basics.
that my shoes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This dog
This is why I always say that the pseudo.
Hold on. Let me do this real quick.
Yes, good money. Thank you for the donation.
Tim Block, am I saying it right? Tim Blossacell 1290. How come FBA?
I'm not gonna try it.
How come FBA never get on?
Slice.
Slice. I don't know.
The current regime is taking down Black history.
Timbo Slice. It's Timbo Slice.
Scott.
Timbo Slice. Timbo Slice.
Timbo Slice. That's right.
Timbo.
Timbo Slice.
There's nothing why it's weird.
Because a lot of these FBAs are Republicans.
Facts.
Look, y'all read. So y'all gonna read
Trump.
Y'all gonna read the super chat. That's what we're doing.
That's a fact too.
Thank you, Timbo Slice. Sorry.
We're gonna talk through Timbo Slice thing.
About to slaughter your name. That's cute.
Yeah.
I like the name. I like the handle though. That's dope.
We got it together. It said, how come FBA never get on the Republicans? The current regime is taking down Black history, straight scorched earth on us. FBA says nothing. Why?
Because they just want to argue.
Because they just waiting on Tariq, the leader, the not leader, to say something properly. He's waiting on him. He don't, he'll say something.
Nothing American, yeah.
And a lot of them are Trump supporters. A lot of them support MAGA.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, for that $1,000 check.
Period. If you never hear him talking
I've seen it.
If you never hear him talking against any of these policies, they're for it. Period.
No, they are supporting Trump, yo.
Right. All that.
Well, you know what? You have a right to support Trump.
And that's your,
as an African American, that's your inalienable right to pick who you want. This is what I will say.
You got the right, but it ain't that smart.
This is what I will say.
Exactly.
At this particular point, when a person actually attacks the low-income element of our community, of all communities in America, and dangle the food stamps in front of us, and just before Thanksgiving, let this shit out, that's a bunch of bullshit. When a person is supposed to be a leader, they say of the known world, right? That's what they say, right? And cause American citizens to trash the damn Capitol and people lose their damn lives. That's a bunch of bullshit. When a United States president lose in office and then act like he don't want to leave and play this wild game, that's a bunch of bullshit right there. When a United States president put a wild ass anti-vax nigga in charge of our health, you've lost your damn mind.
And when we say trash your mind, we're talking about wiping shit across the Capitol hallways. When we, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That type. Of activity.
Man, that's not what's going down right there. Look, man, we've been here for a minute, man. Man, go check out the show. We did the Doc and Unc show, man, on Dr. Oyamaya's channel. Right, we had Professor Smalls on there. You can get his take. For some reason, Joel.
Stop messing up.
Great show.
It's an S on it.
No, it's small.
They told me small. He told
Oh,
me
there's no S on the
He
end.
did not tell you that because he will correct you and tell you there's no S on his Baba
well,
small.
well, it's small. Well, he need to get that. He need to get that together. Then he got
That's
enough.
what we know. That's what we know in Bible.
He got enough fight on this man. He don't want to fight me over that S. Shoot. I think you're right, Juju. It was one of them. You got me confused now.
I done met him too. He definitely corrected somebody.
He corrected me, but I thought he was making me to add the S. He said, "Not no S is small."
It's small.
Get it right.
Hey, great show, y'all. I'm off the bed, boy. I'm about to start snoring in your ear.
Go to bed, bro.
All right, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
You know you gotta be
I know.
exactly.
I
know what you
get up 5 minutes.
Golly.
5 minutes, you're done.
Thank you, Chris Smalls. It's small. Yes, Baba Small. Y'all get it right.
Hey,
if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Nigga.
What's your on the channel right here? It's Community Skeptics. Community Skeptics and the Pseudo Killers.
Right.
Yep. Pseudo Killers and the Community Skeptics.
I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
Let my pseudo ass up here.
Oh Lord, yeah, I let you talk about, man, they weren't supposed to get too much. I'm like, oh shit, you got to get him. He done lost his mind.
Got him.
Hey, where they can find you at Port City?
Port City African
Here.
Center Intellectuals on YouTube and on TikTok. Port City African Center Consciousness on TikTok.
I'll be looking at
If you don't see him on TikTok, you can find him right here on the Pseudo Killers Community Skeptics.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out with Uncle.
Cut from the same damn cloth. That's for damn sure. Cut
Oh
from
yeah, and if y'all want to see that clip of Alexander von Wooten and the Olmecs
Play it now.
covered themselves in black. Hold on, let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, if you got that, that'd be a nice way to close out.
Maybe a nice way to close this out.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yoshi won't let me be.
Clip.
Say hey. Say hey to the people.
You see me spank Taz the other night?
Who? Oh, you talking about with the you,
What was
you
the
the
debate?
Moors? With the Moors?
Nah, with the black messianism, the black Messiah movement of the 1920s.
I only can watch one of them motherfuckers a month.
I know, right?
I already watched it.
No. It was all empirical. There was nothing about doctrine. There was no religious doctrine in it. The whole you know how I get down.
It's
no argument about some prophecy.
Collection.
Hang on, y'all. I'm trying to find that
Ancient America of examining African of studio in the world. Make no. We began in Von Wuteno's studio.
Yeah, this is Ivan
Make
Vincent.
no mistake, there is no studio in the world where you will find such a collection.
Now, right there, that's Alexander von Wutenow. That's the one Juju was talking about right there. And then the business background, you see Ivan Van Sertima. This was right before he came out with the book They Came Before Columbus. This was all based on Alexander von Wooten's collection. And then this, and then this beating about what I forgot what year was, but he had a big field trip. Ivan did. This was before DNA, right? This was before he knew anything about the archaeological record down there in San Lorenzo. All of this was based on what this dude was saying, and we're gonna hear what he said for himself, right? He wrote a book too titled Unexpected Faces in America, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just so we're clear.
Yeah.
Of
this is Ivan
African physical types in ancient America. Many of you have not had the opportunity to examine closely at leisure all the pieces in that collection. It is a priceless collection, and many of you have raised the question which must be pursued: what will happen when von Wutenow, who is now 84, dies? What will happen to a collection which is of tremendous significance for us blacks throughout the third world? Because the likelihood is, as has happened in previous centuries, the likelihood is that all of these marvelous pieces which we have seen, and which we have not yet had time to photograph completely and to preserve, may disappear. Von Wutenow has, in addition to these little sculptures, he has a catalog of everything he has. Brilliant photographs taken by several professionals over the years.
Now, real quick, he took this. Alexander von Wietendahl, in his book, it says that he took these artifacts to the University of Mexico, and the university said that half of these artifacts were fake. That's what they told him. That's what he said in the book. If you guys look at the book that he published.
Yeah, it looked like man, they look a little fake there. I was
They
thinking,
do.
You know what I mean? They look a little suspect, right?
Yeah, they look fake.
I'm gonna finish this clip and I'm gonna hang on. Okay.
Of the dancing group. And this is a man, and his features are totonac. They're not negroid.
His features are total dark. He's not negroid.
But they paint them with chapapote, so it is a warrior.
They paint themselves with charcoal, so so that there appear to be a warrior that appears to be black.
Been telling you all this.
Now, somebody in the background in the audience says, "So are you saying that the Olmecs are black?" Listen.
That is also an atavismo because they knew that the Olmecs were black.
You're saying that the Olmec people themselves were black?
No.
No. He said no.
Did it play, yo? Go back. Go back.
Okay.
Go back 1 second. One click.
I gotta hear that. No.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know damn well Tariq.
Now this is what Tariq, right?
The maker of the Hidden Colors.
He got it from
one. You talked about the Van Voot. The Van Voot.
Voot.
I know daggone well he ain't show us a person that said opposite of what he said, bro. I know he ain't do us
That's
like
what
that.
we showing you tonight.
I don't
That's
believe
what we're gonna show you tonight.
I'm just not even at this point.
Really, let's run it back.
Pseudo dies by a source.
No. This proofs I had. This.
Oh, let me run that back.
No. This proofs I had. This is a figure made that is between the Olmecan period and the Totonacan period, transition period. And this is an Olmec sculpture. And to be black, they covered it with tar.
Now, how many of y'all gotta cover yourself with tar in the morning to be black?
See, it's a stone head, but it's covered with this tar. So not only the features and the thick lips come out primitive, but it is made black.
It is made black.
Man, you missed the damn question. Why you do that? Go ahead. It jumped on you.
It jumped, yo. I think that's the only one I got on. I got a full version of this joint.
No, you had
catalog of little sculptures.
No, you had it when he asked me, are you saying it is black? Remember?
Yeah. Hang on, I got you. I got that part.
Yeah, just put that part.
These little sculptures, he has a catalog of everything he has. Brilliant
of the
over the years.
He is apparently the director of the dancing group. And this is a man, and his features are totonac. They are not negroid, but they paint them with chapapote, so it is a warrior who is black. That is also an atavismo because they knew that the Olmecs were black.
You're saying that the Olmec people themselves were black?
No. This proofs I had. This is a figure made that is between the Olmecan period and the Totonacan period, transition period. And this is an Olmec sculpture, and to be black, they covered it with tar. You see, it's a stone head, but it's covered with this tar. So not only the features and the thick lips come out primitive, but it is made black.
Made black.
Yeah, we got it.
Man, we got him, y'all.
Got him, coach. Put me in the game. Got him.
Man.
Y'all already know a pseudo always dies at the source, man. Y'all listen to the community skeptics, man. Foundation pseudo killers, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate everybody came through. Big up to Professor James Smalls, man. Big up to Reggie. Y'all know what it is, man. Big up to Poor City. Big up to Juju, man. You can catch her on the Pseudo Killers, man. Galaxy and Beyond show. You better know all them damn names and them damn scientists, man. You can catch Poor City on TikTok and YouTube. Y'all know I'm right here, man. We're gonna go back to doing what we doing, banging on the pseudos, man. That's how we like to do it, man. What we gotta do, man. Come on, Tariq, man. You gotta take the death sentence back, man. Put the man back in the museum, man. God damn. Jeez Christ, put him back in the movie, man. Shit.
Just say no to pseudo crack cross.
Yeah, say no to pseudoisms, bro. Yeah, we ain't hounding this. They can't just brush us under the rug. Yeah. All day.
Gotta make a line dance for this.
Well, you know what it is, man. We here. Hey. I can see it too, Gigi. I see the line dance you talking about. All gods must die. Yeah. From the heavens to the ground, see him fall and die. All gods must die. No more hell and die. All gods must die. No more hell and die. They all say goodbye. Man, big up to everybody in the chat, man. Omar Reed, man. People official, man. 5190. Appreciate you, man. Gideon Block, Pseudo Killer Army, man. I'm your host, Bobby Banger. And with that, we out. Peace.